Just a few days past the Grammys, controversy over Chris Brown's performance just 3 years after being charged with felony assault is getting attention from women's rights groups. NCC News reporter Chip Angeles talked to the Vera House to get their reaction to the award show.
Thanks, Erica. Some reports estimate domestic violence affects between 1/5 and 1/4 of the female population in the U.S. With a chance to make a statement about the large issue, did the Grammys do the right thing by staying silent?
I'm so excited. Hurry up.
And the Grammy, it goes to
Chris Brown. Fame.
Almost 3 years to the day after violently assaulting his then-girlfriend Rihanna, a charge he later pled guilty to, Chris Brown was front and center at the Grammys, performing and winning awards. Brown is still serving the remainder of a 5-year probation for the assault, and the decision to feature Brown so prominently at the award show has drawn criticism from the media and women's activist groups. Representatives here at Vera House, a haven for women suffering from domestic abuse, wish that Chris Brown and the Grammys could have used his appearance on stage to raise awareness for victims suffering from domestic violence.
It was probably, in my eyes, I guess a missed opportunity for possibly some education or maybe increased dialogue about teen dating violence or domestic violence. I think also possibly asking Chris Brown to make some type of statement about perhaps how he feels he's changed or grown or what he's learned.
Another issue that arose from the performance were the tweets and Facebook posts made by young people inferring that Brown was so talented they would not have a problem if Brown beat them, which Cunningham says is tied to a commonly held misconception about assault victims.
People do take these issues lightly and joke about them and make comments like that that really don't obviously speak to the seriousness of what we're talking about. That's, again, that cultural belief system that if you're a victim of domestic or sexual violence, you must have done something to ask for it. You must have done something to deserve it.
Vera House, which serves as a battered women's shelter, is working to educate people, both young and old, on just how large the issue of domestic violence is, hoping that people will be more sensitive to the subject than some were during the Grammys and eventually decrease the cases of domestic violence.
Chippy mentioned that domestic violence is a big issue in Onondaga County. How big of an issue is it in Syracuse?
Well, in Onondaga County, Erica, there have been at least 15,000 emergency 911 calls regarding domestic violence being placed every year for the last 20 years. And most of those calls affect not just the individual being abused, but children, neighbors, families. So it is a big issue in this area.
What can people do if they want to support the Vera House?
If people want to support the Vera House, Lauren Cunningham, the woman I spoke to, said it's not just about donating money or volunteering, but people can also do things like talking to their friends and peer groups about issues, challenging abusive behavior when they hear it, and if they hear a comment, to make a statement about it. If they do want to donate or volunteer, they can go to www.verahouse.org or call 315-425-0818.